Right, this is take two. Hello, Spike. Right. I seem to have lost the chisel somewhere. Never mind. We will find it eventually. Now, I've done a couple of lives today, but I'm doing this one. There is a method to it. I'm trying to find out if it's better to do vertical or horizontal. I think I already know the answer. I think it's better to do a vertical, but we're going to find out. Going off here. Right, this is the whistle I did earlier. I'm doing another one. I need to do a little smaller one. So this will be the smaller one I'm doing. I don't know where that chisel's gone, you know. I've lost the chisel. She's bugging me. Anyway, I'll get rid of that sharp bit first. Get chance for some people to join. Hopefully everybody's okay today. Spike, you got more people. You get more people dropping from vertical, but the view is better in landscape. Yeah, I just I think I already know that, but I just need to convince myself. And I am going to be going to go and get the noise cancelling in a moment. Now when you think, I think I know that anyway, it's fine. You're in England, aren't you, Spike? want to get noticed, I think it's more down to how many videos you put out a week. Geordie grew by just pumping out the videos, not going vertical. He didn't care. No, I know he doesn't care. He still doesn't care now. How come you're so pally with Geordie then? You've been over to see him or something, or what? Or... He does, but with his injury he forgets stuff. Yeah, he's got a bad injury on his head, hasn't he? I suppose that can affect different people different ways. Right, that's the first part anyway of it. I get that's nice and smooth where the mouth is going to go. Just check it now and again, see if it still works. I was looking for a carving channel and found Geordie just as he started his channel. And he has helped me out so much. We've become good friends. Oh, that's wonderful. Put a good word in for me, Spike. Because, in all honesty, I've been on his live a couple of times, and I was only trying to be polite, saying thank you, Geordie. You helped me in lockdown, and I used to watch him in lockdown because there wasn't a lot to do, and he inspired me to start. I started much later. I've only been doing this about 18 months, probably nearly 2 years now. But that was the inspiration from him initially that started me doing anything like this. And then I was who was I talking to? I watched another YouTube channel, and they said don't think about it, do it. So I have, and this is where I am now. Yeah, so that's my little bit of a story, if you can call it that. And I've gone on. I think I've progressed a little bit. And as you know, these are the things I'm making at the moment. Sometimes I don't do them all the time, but I like to do them. Give this one a little bit of a brush, to be fair. It's been in there, so it's a bit grubby. I've got to do that's the sort of thing sort of thing I like to do. And that was all off Geordie initially. I did the Green Man, that one is. I've done this fellow as well. And I build them into bird houses, as you know. That's another one I do. You can see it's Geordie inspired me to do that. I thought I'd give him purple eyes because I've never seen anybody with purple eyes. Anyway, we're going to I'll go and get my noise cancelling because that helps. You have, buddy. I was going to tell Geordie about your whistle creation because it's a great project. Cool. Mention me to him. And he'll probably listen to you. He probably thought I was trying to... I think I got the impression he thought I was trying to promote myself on his channel sort of thing, but I wasn't. I was trying to tell him, thank you, you inspired me. I make wood spirit birdhouses because of you, Geordie. And that's what happened. Not to worry. I'll get there in the end, one way or another. I'll just go and get my noise cancelling headset, and I'll be back in a moment. Back. How are we doing? Oh, I need to just alter. Just despite he has had so many people jumping on his shirt tails over there. Yeah, not to worry. Give me the thumbs up, please, if you can hear me. We've gone down to 2 people watching. I know why that is, because I haven't done anything. Right, well, we'll get going and then we'll see if we can get anybody's attention. It's usually on the... I'll talk to him though, but he don't like promoting other channel because he feels if he does one, then he needs to... That's okay, fair enough. Here we go. I'm going to put my dust mask on. I've only got these little cheapy ones at the moment. I've got better ones, but I can't be asked. It's only a little thing. This is a little whistle that I was making. As you know, it's a stick, just a normal stick. Drill a hole in the middle, 9mm. This is 9mm. Then you put a straight edge on one edge. See the up a bit. You straight. You fit and you cut the stick then halfway through the circle. 45-degree angle there meets that. Then you put the stick into there. You see it going there. Pull it back a little bit, and you want where you've took the top off. You want that on the top. And there's your whistle. I showed you earlier how to make one. I'm going to show you again tomorrow. I might be using a bit of willow tomorrow, and I'm going to do it a different way without drilling the hole. So wait and see that. Right, I'm going to take the bark off the front of this. Just jab myself then. Right, and so now we can talk freely and have the we've got 12 people now, so that's jumped up. I'm going to take the bark off here. Hopefully you don't hear that. Your fingers out the way. Okay, I'm going to take that down to the where I've cut it from. And I'm going to leave the bark on the back to just pretty much show that it's made out of a stick. Right, now for the drawing. Don't forget people, subscribe. If you're new here, you're very welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Right, oh, I don't know where my pen is. Where's that gone? God, the flowers that I've made. I make bits and bobs of everything. I do Celtic work, flowers, wood spirits. Another little wood spirit I did. Mr. Big Nose, that is. Oh dear, where's the pen? Oh well, I'll have to use this pencil, sorry. Right, so centre line first. I'll try and do it nice and thick so you can see what I'm doing. Centre line. I'm going to do a brow line there. We're going to do a nose. Doesn't have to be anything special, as you can see. Right, so that's the basics of it. We're going to do a moustache. Yeah, I'm going to do a moustache downwards. So I was saying earlier, we could have done a moustache going upwards, you know, like a handlebar moustache going upwards, and that could be a Santa whistle. Another idea I had. So we'll see what happens there. Excuse me. And as you can see, you don't have to be a artist. Good job, really. Right. So that's my little drawing. That's all it has to be. It's just a guide, really. Mike is making. Hello, Mike. How are you, buddy? Dropping in for likes. Day job. Sorry, all good to cross paths with you. Yeah, it's good to cross paths with you. I'm trying to get my watch hours up at the moment, so that's pretty much why I'm doing so many. I've done a live earlier, doing whistles, and it seemed to be okay. Yeah. What I've got to do now is the underside of the nose. And I will be swapping this fur. That's what we've ended up so far with. So I'll go a little bit deeper. Can't go too deep because of the hole running through the middle. So I'll leave that at that for a moment, and I'll change this cone burr. I do use quite a few different burrs. How's the noise, Spike? Is the noise cancelling working okay? Yeah, he's doing a good job for keeping the noise. Wicked. What we want to hear. Right then. Now the little sphere burr for doing the eye sockets. I really like this. Matt Carves was on the other day and he was on about what's your favourite burr. And I think this is mine. Right, now I'm going to swap to the little diamond burr. This is good burr and it's quite, it's not so aggressive. It's almost like I'm sanding it with this burr. The only thing you have to watch with these diamond burrs is if you leave it in one place too long, it tends to burn. So you want to really try and keep it moving. But after saying that, sometimes if you want to highlight something, you can actually leave it in a space. Like if you wanted to do eyes now, in there, pupils, you would push it in and leave it there and it would burn and it would give the pupil. I'll give you an idea. I'll give you an example now. I've said it. Where is the little blighter? You know, now I've said it, I can't find. It'll be here somewhere. No, that's not it. That's not it. I think it's over here. That's it. Right, and this is a nice, quick, easy one to make. Look, you just open that, pull the old burr out, whichever one you want to put back in. Now this is 1/32. Then you click that and you're good to go. And that's the good thing about that, I think, anyway. Okay, this is a bit more delicate. And give them the little pupils. And we're going to do a bigger one for his mouth. Let's just do one there for his mouth. And we're going to leave it at that now. Going to just, I'm going to use my 1-inch sander now to try and, in fact, I need to just do the eyebrow, sorry. See how it burns if you leave it in one place too long? That's the problem with it. Just when you don't want it to burn. If you keep it moving, it won't do that. When you leave it in one place, for a prolonged time, okay, I'm okay with that. Now we've got to wait. Just throw that one on the floor a minute, and then I'll go and get it. Don't forget, hit the subscribe. Hit the like. I'm not going to be on here much longer now. Give that a quick brush. Just do the little beard hairs, the moustache hairs, sorry. I'm only giving this one a moustache. And we'll just change that over and give him some nostrils, I think. We'll give this fella some nostrils. Hi June, how are you? I'm just doing this little whistle. Yeah. There you go. I'm going to do the. How are you, June? Right, I'm happy with that. Now to give it some oil, tongue oil. I'll take my face mask off because I don't need that anymore. We're all fine, thank you, June. Right. In fact, I'll give it a little bit of a sand down the one side. I've just noticed there. And I haven't put too much, well, I haven't put hardly any detail in the nose. That doesn't look like it's, gosh, sandpaper's gone. Get with there. Let's get some new sandpaper. These are the little 1-inch sanding discs. Didn't think that felt right at all. Oh gosh, and there that goes. Right, 80 is too much, 150 I think will be fine. In fact, if there's 200, that would be better. 100. 240. We'll go with that, 240. That would be nice and smooth. You only need one. That'll be fine. But these little discs, they go all the way up to 10,000. You don't need anything that fine for doing this. We'll get there. Right. Shut this door. Put the sanding disc on. And the Velcro, so they just go on very easy. Spike saying I'm watching and cooking my daughter's dinner. How old's your daughter? The only reason I'm saying that, I know a chap and he cooks his kids' dinners. And, oh yeah, similar. Oh, 16 going. No, this chap I know, his daughter is 24. As a matter of fact, his son is 22 and he cooks dinner for both of them. I said, "You're a fool," and he said he loves doing it. So. In fact, I'm going to just do a little bit of I should use the V gouge really to do this. And I should put my gloves on. Okay. He's a good man then. Yep, I only know good people. It was described to me once. The people that you meet are like it's like a library, and there are people that you use all the time. Not that you use, you look them up all the time, like a good book. And there are people that you. So I'm concentrating here because I don't want to spend the night in the hospital. There's basically people that you look at all the time, like a book. There's people that you look at now and again. And there's people that you look at and talk to once and you never talk to them again. Yeah, it took a long time to explain, didn't it? I was trying to concentrate at the same time, never mind. Right then, now for the oil, tung oil. This is the tung oil I use. And you will see now the difference. Hopefully you will. I'm only going to be another 5, well, not even 5 minutes. Let's get some tung oil on this brush. There you go. And before your very eyes. Brings the grain out. Tung oil is food safe, so you haven't got a problem with it. And I was talking to somebody the other day on here about it, and they were saying that tung trees grow at the mouths of rivers, which I didn't know. I still don't know if that's true now, and I've said it, haven't I? But cool, June. You won't regret that. Wonderful stuff. Right, so there's the other one I made. I made 2 now, so that will be fine. And they both look different, so this is another one I've made. That's how easily they are made. Stick, drill a hole, straight down, 45-degree angle. You get a piece of dowel. This is hardwood dowel, this is oak. And you take the top off there. In fact, and you get that as smooth as possible, really. You really want that smooth, so. That's better. Then you pop that in with the part that you've taken off at the top. Push that into the hole. Just where you can see it, just slightly, and you can always pull it back or push it forward, tune it up. That'll be about right, I'd imagine. And then and that's your whistle. Okay then, Spike. Thank you very much, everybody else. Thanks for sticking with me, Spike. Hopefully, baby oil. I've never used that. Never used that. I use this tung oil. I've heard as well you can use coffee, so I will try that at one time. But I want to make one. Make one, Spike. It's ever so easy. Make one and tell Geordie I inspired you to do it. Right then. I'm going to leave it at that. Remember, what's the saying? Whatever you do it well.